What's up, everybody? Rigogen here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on No Man's Sky. When we left off in the last episode, we were still having problems with Rigogen. I cannot find this crap for anything. And so then I opted to try to upgrade my warp drive. Unbeknownst to me, I was upgrading my pulse drive, not my warp drive at all. It's just stupid. Just stupid. Actually, do I have any... I need some more warp cells. I do have some vapors. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's see. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? Iridium and zinc, and then thaumium. Should have that. Got some zinc. Should be some iridium in here. I'm so glad that I color-coded all this stuff. It makes it so much easier to identify where to look for what. If you haven't done that and you're having organizing problems, definitely do that. It is so worth it. Okay. How is my hyperdrive? Because we need to go some places. So I need about 40, 60, 80. So I need about 3, 4? Math. Math is hard. Really? 40, 60, 80, yeah, 4. That's what I thought. And we'll leave the 1 for now, that's fine. I wish there was a way to kind of do like a mass build. That would be... How the heck do I keep getting sentinels in my house? And I can't use my gun in my house, of course, or in my base, so I can't get rid of them either. It's annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that off camera. So, let me explain what's going on. First of all, we're gonna be selling some of this stuff. Because we got Gravitino balls, we got sac venom, both of which are fairly valuable. 6,000 a pop, 8,000 a pop. So, in good grouping, those are actually worth a lot. Where did I put my other sac venom somewhere? Don't remember what I did with it though. I'll find it eventually. It's in one of these. I think it's in one of these purple ones. Yep, there it is. So that's, and this stuff, I'm hesitant to sell it because I don't have a way to get it, but it's 35,000 per each unit. And this is 30, though we have been getting this from other stuff, and that's another 100,000. That puts us over 1 million. Screw it. Why not? What do we got to, what are we going to use it on? It's been sitting in my inventory this whole time. We'll use that too. Okay, so, is he scanning me? For real, dude? Don't make me delete this cell so that I can kill you. I've done it before, actually. So there's twofold. Obviously we have our warp cells so that we can go places. But it's kind of one of those what are we going places for. I want to try and get Rigogen because I need it for like all 3 of the quest lines that we're working on at the moment. But everybody that I've talked to in the comments and stuff, they keep telling me to go to blue stars in order to find it easily. It's not that it doesn't exist other places, but you easily find water planets and stuff in a blue star. Or, supposedly. That's the thing I keep getting told. And my only thing is, I don't have a... I just got the warp reactor Sigma, which lets us go to red. I'm gonna get this wrong. Tau, I think, is the 3rd tier, or the 2nd tier? Well, I consider there to be 4. There's hyperdrive, there's Sigma, Tau, and Theta. So I think Tau is the 3rd, and then you can go to green stars, and I believe Theta is the last one where you can go to blue. So, A, I don't have either of those blueprints, and B, I've looked it up online before, and they are stupid expensive once you do find the blueprints, in order to build the thing. So we're kind of in a bit of a rock and a hard place in that regard, because I don't have the blueprints in the first place to get there, but yet I don't want to waste my time running all over the place trying to find Rigogen on planets and stars where they're not, where it's not normal to find them. So what I'm gonna do, I did a lot of off-camera traveling in between this episode and the last one, and I just can't find any of this stuff. Now, I think this was the last place I was at. This, I believe, is our home system, and I don't remember what the heck was here. So I think we're gonna go to this one, and go from there, and see what we can find. Okay, so if my memory serves, I believe this is the first red star. I went to it off camera, if I'm remembering correctly, which... Just given the amount of redness coming out of the atmosphere and stuff, I'm pretty sure that is where I went, though. I think I made one jump to a red star to see what I could find, and it's a good system as far as planets and stuff go, and resources and whatnot. Though I did watch a video about, like, talking to all the aliens... Oh, no, he's a builder. Talking to the different aliens you run into, because sometimes they'll give you blueprints and things. Let's see what we got. Interloper, Viking. Still haven't learned enough of their language. The warrior barks abruptly and flourishes a knife. It stares directly into my eyes as it draws the blade over the palm of its hand. Black bubbles of blood emerge through the slit in its glove. It hands me the knife, clearly wanting me to reciprocate. It barks a little challenge and pats the trade vault it's sitting next to. This will probably hurt. Sure. Warrior grabs my bleeding hand and spits on it. It rewards me. Gee, thanks. I don't know if I had that already or not. I kind of miss... I don't know... Well, I say I miss. I don't know that they took it out. But I think they took out the whole... notify you of things like that you already have. Alright, so we can sell our 6 sac venom for 42,000. Our gravitino balls for 15. Our chromium for 104. And our lemium for 30. We even got a trophy for that. So that should put us at 1.1 million. Our first million! Woohoo! It'll happen eventually. I have heard from a lot of different sources that farming is like the new way to make money, basically. That you just, like that, you do sac venom, gravitino balls, all those things that you found valuable on planets, you can just grow them. There's a video online, I think it was on YouTube or something that I saw, about a method, I forget what it was like mordite or something. And it's a super valuable mineral that's not that hard to craft, I guess, through the farming thing. Rubium. I've only found that here, by the way, and this is the kind of stuff that I think everyone was talking about, where I've never seen rubium before, yet I found it on my first entry into a red planet, you know. Chrysogen. I always say that, chrysogen, and rubium. So rubium's common in these red star things, it looks like, by the looks of things. And I watched another video about, let's see what's around us. I watched another video about, why is that one highlighted over there? Oh, I must have marked that one as another blue that I can't get to. Yeah, theta required. I watched another video, though, about how to find find the warp core blueprints, but I think that was dated. I don't think it was new, because it referenced using the signal boosters and stuff, but it was like using the bypass chips and things that we don't really use anymore. But it had to do with looking out for signal transmissions. And I haven't actually been on the lookout for those. Now this is interesting. My eyes might be deceiving me. That looks like a green star. Is that not a green star? Theta. And at first I thought, the one thing I don't quite get is how these are locked behind, basically like warp core upgrades. 3-in-1 moon. Let's go there. The reason I say that is because I can understand, like, you can't get to a system because it's too far away and you need an upgraded warp core to get there, like, to do multiple jumps. I don't think I quite agree with the whole, if you're right next to that system, you still can't get to it. I don't like that. Because it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Alright, so we got a achievement, or a milestone, rather, for rare technology available. So we got a abandoned base when I scan that planet. Where's the rest of the planets? There's supposed to be like 3 in a moon. Oh, hi. Actually, that looks like a water world. Oh, we might have gotten really super lucky on the random luck of the draw. Maybe. And another thing that I found out, if you were looking for a nicer world, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, for example, I'm living on a radiation planet kind of thing. If you see those where it just says, like, emerald, nickel, iridium, and there's no purples, there's no spadonium, Rigogen, stuff like that. Well, not Rigogen, that won't come up, but spadonium, condensium, all that stuff that was part of the new Foundation update. Crap, it's snow! It's not water, it's snow. No, that's water. Never mind. I'm a liar. Whoa, this is a weird looking world. Actually. I wonder if this is going to be another one like what we found before. Now, a couple of people in the comments... Oh, this might be exactly what we're looking for. A couple of people in the comments told me to look for vegetation, basically, and that's where I think we might have gotten lucky. We might have gotten lucky. But if you'll notice, when I get out of this, weather's heavy rain, which is red. But I don't think... I'm going to wait for a second. Yeah, you'll notice we don't have any kind of radiation, heat, anything that's bothering our life support type stuff. That's basically what happens when you find a planet and scan it, and there's none of those purple things. If it's just like emerald, iridium, stuff like that, like normal things, those are typically nicer climates of planets. So there's that. And Rigogen apparently does not come up on those scans, nor does it come up on a personal scan, like that. I think that's what they call it, personal scan. Is this the stuff? This doesn't look like it. Maybe it is. It is! We found it! Yes, take all of it. We're gonna take everything and all of it. Okay, so that's Rigogen, in case anyone was wondering. I knew it had the little bulbs, but the model I saw in a video looked different than that. Though I have heard reports that it can look different on different planets, but ultimately it kind of has, like, the little bulb things. That's kind of its defining factor. It's a shame that this actually doesn't have a inhabitable... well, hold up. I said it doesn't have a habitable base. Oh crap, I don't have my platinum and iron on me. Pooh. I was gonna set up a signal thing and look for one. Because this is actually a cool world. I wouldn't mind living here. I'd have to do some major relocation. That would take a minute. Yeah, so since that was right there, you can clearly tell that it does not show up on your scanner. I might end up having to craft a helmet. There's more. Alright, alright. We found some Rigogen. I'm probably not even saying it right. Okay, so I'm gonna mine, like, as much of this as my patience can tolerate. And you will find out really quickly, in just a second, how much my patience can tolerate. So I'm gonna mine as much of this as possible. And also note what system we're in and never lose the transporter marker. Because this was hard to find. Rigogen is not easy to find. Or at least not for me. I guess you could get lucky and have just landed here first, but anyways. So I'm gonna cut this here, and we're going to jump back to the base when I have what I can tolerate. 156. That's how much my patience could tolerate today. To be fair, I had been playing this for a while before I started recording, trying to, like, go around different planets, find better warp drives, you know, stuff like that, so I was kind of like, bah, I don't really want to play this any longer, you know. It's one of those, it's one thing for recording or when you're doing something, but just flying around looking for something and never finding it. Oh, hi, plane. Hi, how are you? I need a landing pad. Somebody actually told me the landing pad was not what I thought it was, though. That kind of concerned me. That, they actually mentioned that you could get other people that would come and, like, not people, but other NPCs and stuff that would come and land on your landing pad and stuff, and I got thinking about it. I was like, well, then how do I get to stop doing this? You know, it's like I gotta find another anchor point for my ship. Okay. So, I had to remember what all everybody was asking me for. The weapon guy's basically done, right? He doesn't have anything for me. And a couple of people and I were talking about this in the comments, that some people were like, that's kind of disappointing. And I kind of agree that it was kind of short. There wasn't a whole lot there, but you have to keep in mind that when they did this patch, they did say it was a foundation, not like, you know, it was supposed to be set up for a foundation. It's so they could build upon stuff later. So it would be very easy to go, hey, in this patch we added some whole new multi-tool. You come back to this guy, oh, by the way, I just found out how to build that. You know, so they're building the foundation of letting you do stuff, but then, you know, they added farming and other things that have more quests because there's more new stuff. Weapons, there wasn't a whole lot of new things that they added. So I kind of like the structure, I just wish they had a little bit more for starting off. Cuprite is the only substance that will... okay, so I have to get 50 cuprite. In order to perfect their latest cultivar, I've been tasked with gathering a sample of cuprite taken from the fecal matter of overfed wildlife. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. That had nothing to do with it. He wants a circuit board, I think. Yeah, and the other guy wants copper wire? Let me just double check and make sure. And then we'll probably just go ahead and do that. I forgot all about the farming guy. Yeah, copper wire. He wants 3 though, right? 3. Okay, so I need 3 copper wire, 1 circuit board, and there was something else that I got Rigogen for in farming, was it? Yeah, it was the albumin pearl, but I don't actually have any albumin pearl to make that, so that was kind of a useless effort. Alright, so let me make that stuff, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty. So, 3 copper wire and 1 circuit board later, we are good to go. I'm gonna talk to the construction guy, because he's always kind of my go-to. He lets me build bigger bases and whatnot. So he's kind of always my go-to guy. An autonomous mining unit will do the hard work while you're away, but that's just the start of my plans for you. I need circuit boards for all manner of devices. You'd better pay a visit to the science terminal. Okay. I've got you a circuit board. Perfect. Here are the blueprints for your AMU, automatic mining unit. Voltaic cell insulating gel. I don't know how to make that. An automated... actually, that probably is a word. I don't know, but if it is, it's not spelled that way, because that's automated. Harvester for the mining of resources. Once activated, the AMU extracts minerals without the need for supervision, providing a regular yield until the site is exhausted. Oh, that's so awesome! Like for gold and all these emerald deposits? That's what's up. Especially considering that, in my research, you need a lot of gold and emerald for, the warp reactor theta. My synthetic polyfiber will provide... Yeah. I got your wire. Yes, I have the wire you wanted. Here you go. Thank you. Here, take the blueprints, power, data, you name it. This polyfiber will do the job. Polyfiber. Fervidium. A connective fiber for electronics made from an advanced synthetic polymer and capable of serving as a conduit for power and data. Alright, what else you got for me? Because I have no idea what that's used for. Temerium present in the gills of toxic fungi. Its stabilizing properties should counter these fumes. The sooner you provide me with some, the sooner you can stop holding your nose. Okay. Temerium. Alright, so that's going to be another purple... they're developing a powerful acid, but it requires one more ingredient. Oh, okay. That looks like a purple one, so that might come up on planet scans? Not sure? Because Rigogen's one of the new ones, and that doesn't come up on a scan, so... you know. Alright, so let's see, what else you got? Every dwelling of a certain size must have a landing pad! It is vital that we are always ready to accept guests. Do we have the rooms yet? Build 3 master rooms. What is a master room? At the construction terminal, I am ambushed by my builder, who asks that I consider building a landing pad for the base. Something to do with keeping up appearances, they tell me. Though quite who they are trying to impress, I do not know. Perhaps it's a quirk of their race's culture, but my builder insists that any base with many rooms simply must have a landing... What quantifies as a master room? That's not something I had. Cuboid room. Window. I wonder if... Is it the round rooms? Cylindrical rooms, maybe? The core module for base construction, providing a generous central space on which to expand... Room parts. Maybe it's a door? Suitable for all rooms and corridors. Oh, is it not? Why won't it let me build that, actually? Is it because I don't have any iron on me? Oh, there it goes. Wait, no, that's a wall. Specialist terminals. Decoration. I might have to research this. Because there might be, like, specific decorations and stuff you need to put somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so from everything I'm gathering, it sounds like it's the big cylindrical rooms. Because there was a couple people on forums and things when I looked up what the requirements were that mentioned when they, that actually kind of looks like a... This right here, from far, kind of looks like a person or something standing on the hill, like... Anyways. Sorry. ADD kicking in. But yeah, so apparently it's the cylindrical things, but I also found these little guys out here that require heridium, so we're going to try and feed them. Now, it mentions... It's from the feces of overfed things... But I don't know how that works. So we feed them. I don't know. Does that mean we just gotta follow these guys around? And, like, continually feed them? I don't understand how that works. Because it's not letting me feed it again. I don't want to shoot it. I don't get it. I don't know how this... What is that? Oh! Oh! Copyright. There it is. So that is what we do. So we basically just feed these things and follow them around until they poop. Is the idea. Is that the idea? And then you get this little glowing orb thing. At least it kind of notified me. That was kind of cool. Like, it came up with a little green triangle. Like that. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Radiation protection.
Gives us 8.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Wait, can I feed it again? Or how does this work? Let's see, how many do we have? 18, so we need to do that a couple more times. And we should have what we need. But I don't know if I can feed them multiple times while they have that little smiley face thing. And that's only 2. I fed 3, so there should be another one about to poop sometime. Sometime soon. Oh, there he goes. He pooped! Yay! Good boy! You pooped and it wasn't in the house. Good job. I gotta get inside, though. Alrighty, so... Oh, I just realized this has like a deflector type. I added this because I figured if we're on a radiation planet, it would be a good idea to have radiation protection, right? Apparently, it has a limit. So I don't like that. That basically does nothing for me. I did manage to follow enough of these animals around to find basically these crystal copperite stuff. Crystalline compound that can be harvested from the fecal matter of some species. Some species. Creatures can be fed to encourage the formation of copperite crystals. How many of you wish that your dog or cat pooped crystals? I mean, that sounds painful, but it would be a lot easier to clean up, right? Anyways, so we have enough for that, and I don't even know about the Tensarium or Tentarium or whatever it was the scientist wanted, and I added a third one. I didn't think about the cylindrical rooms. I already have 2 of them, though this is considered a base, so you know what? Let's just add another one. So technically I have placed 3 of those rooms at this point. So let's see what our construction guy has to say about that. Because I have no idea if he'll be okay with that or not. Aha! So there you go. Yes, we have built 3 master rooms. That was so mischievous. Oh, that was hilarious. Voltaic cells, non-ferrous plate, and lubricant. Why does it keep giving me this stuff I don't know how to make? Reinforced landing pad for starships. Okay. Let's talk to him again first. Access to the galactic trade network requires only the appropriate terminal, but if those things overheat while you're trading, you can lose millions. Go see a scientist. They know how to make the insulating gel I need. There you go. So I need to talk to them. My builder is keen to establish a line of trade. Yeah. Okay. So basically, the last recipe he gave us for the AMUs, we need this. So we'll have to increase the scientist quest line, or continue that, in order to find out how to make insulating gel, so we can make that. And then we can also make the AMUs and stuff, and continue his quest line. I gotcha. And then the landing pad, we'll probably have to find out something from the scientist as well. Yep. Yap, blah, blah, dribble. Here you go. Here's your crystal poop. Thank you. Do you remember to wash your hands? Carian root. An inedible tuber that produces a small but frequent yield of mordite crystal. Okay. Now what? Copperite can be added to the DNA sequence of Gravitino ores to produce a versatile new plant. Have you any growing on your farm already? Yeah, actually we do. I just sold them all, but don't worry about the new plant's odor. The smell of copperite is neutral. Okay, copperite orb. A foul-smelling, farmable, medium-sized crystal orb that replicates the chemical structure of fecal matter and yields an occasional medium-sized harvest of copperite. Copperite thaumium. So, essentially, you could make this if you wanted to stop feeding the animals all the time. That's interesting. I guess we'll do another quest with him, because we just finished that one. I have all but finished the adaptations to this puffball mushroom's DNA sequence. Once I introduce Rigogen, the new cultivar will be ready to grow. Can you help? Maybe? I think I still had 50 left. I'm hesitant to use all of my Rigogen, but we at least have a bookmark of knowing... Yeah, we do. We at least have a bookmark and know where to get more. So there's that. If copyright becomes a thing, though, I definitely want to plant more of it, so I'll have to feed some more animals, I think, and get 60 or 50 more. And then we'll be able to use thaumium and carbon to plant the stuff, and we shouldn't ever have to do that again. Hello? What the heck? Okay, my whole UI has hung up. That's interesting. Okay, so I have no idea what that was about. I went back and basically reset. I logged completely out of the game and then just restarted it, and then it picked back up where I left off. I hadn't fed all the animals and stuff yet, so I went back through and did all that, and then, you know, it just let me give him the Rigogen, and it now gave us the puffball. A spherical fungus with internal gills found only in toxic biomes. The puffball can be transplanted for cultivation, yielding an infrequent but bountiful harvest suitable for hydroponic indoor planting. Ensure toxic climate before planting outdoors. Interesting. So suitable for hydroponic indoor planting, but not outdoor planting. And this also requires temerium, which is what the scientist was looking for as well. So that's interesting. Skywort is the crowning glory of any farm and has many uses. Growing it is relatively easy, but to transplant it from its snowy home, I will need antrium, a luminous substance common to cave plants. I think we have antrium, don't we? Like a lot of it? Oh, and I can confirm as well. I can confirm that this first base level does not count, because out of habit I wasn't thinking about it and I just threw another room on top, and he has yet to give me the objective thing for the three rooms. So yeah, you need that. You need actually 3 of those cylindrical rooms, not the base one that you're starting with. Now let me check for antrium. I'm almost positive we have that. Antrium. Yeah, we got a ton of this stuff. We have definitely crushed a lot of the farming quests. Next episode, we'll probably be gathering a lot of materials in order to, essentially, like, grow a lot of these things or set them up. Alright, antrium. That thing is so devious! A large crystal flower with radiant blue blooms found only in snowy biomes. Skywort can be farmed and makes a reliable crop through its harvest, though its harvests are infrequent. Suitable for hydroponics, blah blah blah. Chrysogen. Oh, so I bet you that yields it because it says you can use it to make glass or something. Jeez, man. We're just busting all these out. I've prepared a tray of dicotyl seedlings. These small flowers usually require high levels of radiation to thrive, but first sowing carrion root can feed the dicotyl with radiation from the root's mordite crystals. Okay, so I need to plant carrion roots for that. And did we talk to him again? No, I didn't. Okay. But this is what we already did already, so we already know about this. So we're going to wrap things up here, I think, for this episode. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.